Apple did announce the dates for Worldwide Developer Conference 2022. They're going to hold another semi-virtual Worldwide Developer Conference event. It's going to start Monday, June 6th and run through Friday, June 10th. The event will be free online and available to all developers to attend. And I say almost virtual because Apple did announce that on June 6th, they are going to host developers and students at Apple Park to watch the keynote and the State of the Union videos together. So I'm assuming those are going to be the pre-produced kind of videos we've seen, but they are going to allow developers and students and everybody to get together at Apple Park, which is pretty cool, to attend the event or attend the video watching in person. Now, they do say that space will be limited, and details on how to apply to attend the actual in-person event will be provided on Apple's developer website. As far as what we could hear about at Worldwide Developer Conference, Bloomberg's Mark Gurman has a lot of speculation this week. He says for iOS 16, there won't be any kind of major redesign, but Apple could showcase some significant improvements to notifications and add new health tracking features to devices like the Apple Watch. He also said there might be a new iPadOS multitasking interface. Remember, we just discussed rumors of Apple bringing some sort of windowing to iPadOS, so doesn't specifically say that that's what Apple's bringing, but it will be nice to see them doing a little refresh and a little rethink on iPadOS multitasking. When I asked you in the community if that was something that you were looking forward to, many of you said you wanted something that was a little more robust than what Apple has currently put together. Apple is unlikely to talk about their AR/VR headset at the event, but Gurman does claim that iOS 16 will be, quote, chock full of references to the headset and its interactions with the iPhone. So we might start to get some clues as to what Apple is going to be doing in the AR/VR space with their headset. That information also led Gurman to speculate that Apple plans to release the headset sometime between the release of iOS 16 in June and the fall of 2023, when Apple would release iOS 17. So probably going to come out before iOS 17, which means within the next year, at least that first version of it. Finally, Gurman also does tease that Apple has several new Macs in the works, including updated versions of the MacBook Air, the MacBook Mini, or the Mac Mini, rather. There is no MacBook Mini yet. The 24-inch iMac and the 13-inch MacBook Pro. All of these are likely to feature a new Apple M2 version of Apple Silicon, though he does mention that the also teased update of the Mac Pro and maybe an iMac Pro update are also in development. All of this seemingly hinting that Apple could announce one of these at Worldwide Developer Conference. He seems to be leaning toward the MacBook Air as being a possible good one to announce at the conference, but he does stop short really of actually saying it. And I have to feel like there is a good reason for that, and that is Apple almost never announces new hardware at Worldwide Developer Conference, and they are even less likely, in my mind, to announce consumer-level hardware. I would think they would reserve it for something like the Mac Pro, but the Mac Pro I don't think is ready to go. I think we got the Apple Studio, and that is their current thing, and I don't think they're going to want to detract from that hardware. So even if there are some new consumer-level products in the works, and we are expecting a couple in the next few months, I think Apple's going to hold off on that and probably have a separate event for those products. But we're going to have to wait and see. Worldwide Developer Conference tends to be about the developers. It tends to be about software, iOS, macOS, and I'm sure we'll be getting lots of news and information on those updates as June rolls around. And of course, we'll be talking about those here on future episodes of the MacCast, so stay tuned.